is Mikko Hypponen, and I strongly believe that if we want to have any hope in defending our systems against today's online criminals and online attackers, we actually have to understand who they are. We have to understand what their motives are. Because if we really don't understand who we are fighting, we have no hope in defending ourselves. Because right now we have completely different kinds of attackers with completely different motives and completely different techniques. And we here at F-Secure spend quite a bit of our time in the labs infiltrating online underground, trying to better understand who we're fighting and how they work. And today we divide the attackers into three basic groups based on their motives. The first and biggest group are online criminals, the second group are hacktivists, and the third group are attacks coming from governments. Criminals do their attacks targeting everybody. They don't really care who they hit as long as they can make money with their attacks. And their attacks range from building botnets to send spam and launch denial of service attacks to keyloggers, which will steal your credit card number when you're doing online shopping from an infected computer, all the way to ransom trojans, which will lock your system and demand a payment to get it working again, to banking trojans, which will inject extra transactions while you're doing online banking from an infected computer. And these problems affect everybody. They affect the home users and consumers, the small and medium corporate users, all the way to enterprise users. So these guys don't really care who the target is as long as they make money. It's quite different when you look at hacktivists, attacks coming from groups like, or movements like Anonymous, because they don't just attack random targets. They have a beef they want to settle, or they have a message, or they have a political motive. And many of the targets that have been hacked by Anonymous or have been attacked by Anonymous had some reason to be targeted. And then we have the third group, which are governmental attacks. We're talking about attacks along the lines of Stuxnet and Flame. And these attacks don't target everybody. In fact, they target a very narrow group of people. You don't really have to worry about getting hit by the next Stuxnet or Flame if you are a consumer or a normal company. It's a different story if you happen to work for, let's say, nuclear enrichment people in Iran. Then you might need to work. And based on all the research we do into the underground and do to understand the enemy, we can build solutions. We can build technology that our users can use to effectively defend themselves. And since this situation keeps changing, we are building new mechanisms where we can update this functionality on the fly. And now, as we are releasing F-Secure Internet Security 2013, one of the key features is that we can't just only update the signatures and updates to detect new malware. We can actually add on completely new technology later on as free updates as they are being distributed to our end users. So, to effectively defend yourself, you have to understand the enemy. And if you don't understand the enemy, you can rely on those who do. And that's why we spend our time understanding the enemy better than anyone else. We will protect you.